Hi guys, this is Anele. Welcome to my channel. This channel is focused on teaching, and we are going to be going through a couple of tips and tools weekly to help you with your hustle. So if you like what we're sharing, please consider subscribing, and please add comments and let me know what you'd like to see more to help you with your business, aka hustle. So this week we are going to be looking at a business plan. We're going to be looking at a one-page business plan on how you should go about creating one, and what you should do with your business plan, and how you should go about making sure that you're reaching your targets. Because if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. That's the line that we get. So the whole point is to try and help you with your business so that you're successful. The reason why I'm sharing all of this, I've been in the teaching, learning space for more than 10 years, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was at school. So I've been selling lollipops and so on. So as I grew older, I had a couple of businesses that were successful. One of my biggest successes was Iqhita. They call it Iqhita, where you get second-hand clothes, you throw it nicely on the floor, and your clients come in and they buy the clothes cheap. That was one of my successful businesses. I've had a couple of failures, which I call them learning journeys. So I've been in a serial entrepreneur, solopreneur for years. I love it. It drives me, it makes me happy, and I love the journey. And that's why I thought, let me share what I've learned, and you can also share, because this is a community of us sharing what we know, and we are going to try and grow together. That's why the business that I'm currently running, the digital marketing, is why do it alone? Let's do it together. So let's jump in and do the business plan, and let me know what you think.
We're going to look at the business plan. I like to call it the hustler's plan because some hustlers pull, so it just makes sense. We're going to look at one of the great sayings that we hear being thrown around, Uti. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. So in order for us to be successful at what we do, one of the most important tools is a business plan. So we're going to do a basic one, because this is like a crawling type of a business plan you're starting. We're going to look at 6 things that are going to guide you with your plan, and we're going to look at the daily tasks that you need to do. So other than the business plan, it's not enough to say, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be reaching this much every day. You need to have a daily task plan that's going to guide you so that you become successful at what you need to do with your business. So now the first thing that we're going to look at, actually, I just want to quickly go through all of them so that you know what we're looking at, and then we'll take each one and talk about it, and then write in your comments, and then I'll respond to see how you feel with each one of these points that you need to be doing daily to try and give your business a chance of succeeding. So the first one is, why do you start? Well, no. Let me read this properly. Why do you want to start, or why do you want to continue with this business that you've started? And how are you going to measure if your business is successful? The second one is, what resources do you currently have? What things do you have that are going to help you with this business that you've either started or the one that you're planning to start? Third one is, what resources do you still need to start this business of yours? And what is your business or product that you're going to be giving to customers, or service, and how is it valuable to your customers? The fifth one is, who are your target customers, and how do you know that those people are your target customers? And the last one is, how will you reach them? So if you can try as much as possible to have this one page pinned on the wall somewhere, because this is going to drive you each and every day to do what you need to do so that you are successful at your hustle. So let's look at number one. Number one, Uti. Why do you want to start or continue with your business that you have in mind? So let's quickly talk about what is a business first. Because if we can iron out this, then we have a direction of why do we want to start one, or why do we want to continue with one. And then we'll also look at how are we going to measure is the success of our business. So first of all, a business equals to solving problems for money. So you need to solve somebody's problems for that person to give you money. And that is actually called a business. So if you are solving people's problems and they're not giving you money, you're a charity case. And if you have money and then you're not solving, then you're lucky. In our instance, if you want to hustle, you need to solve somebody's problem for that person to give you money. So first of all, the question that says, why do you want to start or continue with your business? You need to ask yourself, what problem am I solving? So I'll use an example of e-web design. There's a lot of young business SMEs that don't have websites, and we've seen that. So the problem could be creating websites for SMEs. So the solution would be you creating the websites for the SME. So now this is an example, and I'm going to give this template to you on my website under the blog so that you download it. And I'm going to give you guidelines. You need to take this template and go and look at your business that you've started. So if you're selling t-shirts, for example, is the t-shirt of yours solving somebody's problem, or is it your imagination that was excited and you thought this was a good idea and I love it so much, it's a great brand? If it was your imagination and your excitement, is it somebody's problem? Do they need the t-shirt of yours? Because if they don't need that t-shirt of yours, they're not going to give you money. Then that means you don't have a business. So you need to sit down and look at your business and say and answer this question. If the answer is yes, I do have a problem that I can solve for somebody, guess what? People are going to give you money. So please go do this, because this is the beginning of your business plan or your hustler's plan. And then the next thing is, how are you going to measure your success? Now you need to ask yourself and say, how am I going to know that I'm successful in my business? So I'm solving problems. People are giving money. How am I going to know that I'm successful? So then you need to define what success is for you. So my example here is the website guy. He is going to solve 1,000 business owners' problems. That means he's going to create 1,000 websites. And these 1,000 websites, people are going to give him money. If that happens, that means according to him, he's successful. So that's how you look at the 6 steps of creating a business plan. This is like a basic one plan. And if you have a basic one like this, you can draft a bigger one where you can go and ask for funding. Because people basically want to see, why do you want to start a business? What are you trying to solve? Because if you have a solution to somebody's problems, people will fund you. If you just go with a pipe dream and something that gets you excited, then that's nice for you, but it's not a problem that you're solving for somebody else. So let's look at number 2. Number 2, Iti, what resources do you currently have to start your business? In the case that you have already started, what resources do you currently have to continue with the business? So again, I'm going to continue with our example, your website. You can use your t-shirt, your food, your baking, your cleaning cars. I come to you, whatever business or hustle that you're currently with, you can do this. And then you can ask yourself, if you are designing website, then you would say, I do have a laptop, I do have computer and design skills. I have time. If you don't necessarily have a full-time job, well, even if you do have a full-time job, you can make time after your full-time job to say that, you know what, I have time. I'm going to dedicate 2 hours of my hustle so that I can solve this problem because I want money. So look at this, see what resources you have to start that solving problem that you've identified, and then jot it down so that you can see, which already I have this. And then you can move on to number 3. Number 3 says, what resources do you still need to start a minimum viable version of your business? So to get to that 1,000 websites that you need to create to define your success, then you need to ask yourself, what else do I need? So my example here is my guy doesn't have Wi-Fi and no money for data. So if it is a t-shirt business, for example, or a cleaning business, you need machinery, you need whatever it is that you still need, and then you can jot it down here. And then you can say, Guti, if I'm going to be designing, for example, 10 websites a month, I need like 100 gig. Then that means that's the additional resources that you need in order for you to solve this problem so that you get money. And what else does this guy need? Software. List whatever additional things that you need in order for you to solve that problem that you have identified in the community.